Priscilla Presley, the former wife of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, has lived a life full of ups and downs. But did you know that after her marriage to Elvis ended, Priscilla was on the brink of joining one of the most famous families in the world? In this video, we're going to take a look at the events that led to this close call, and how Priscilla's life took a different direction. Priscilla Presley could have been a central figure in the Kardashians after her relationship with Elvis Presley ended, as she later became romantically involved with Robert Kardashian. Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley first met in Germany in 1959, when she was still a teenager and he was stationed there as part of his military service. At the time, Priscilla was just 14 years old, while Elvis was already 24. After becoming friends, they gradually started going out on dates, which ultimately led to their marriage in 1967. Priscilla Presley has discussed their relationship and how Elvis Presley was an important figure in her life and the development of her personality on several occasions. Priscilla Presley gave birth to her only child, Lisa Marie Presley, on February 1, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee. Lisa Marie was the only child of Elvis and Priscilla Presley, and her birth marked a significant moment in their lives. Elvis Presley was one of the most well-known figures in the entertainment business during that time period, and the birth of his daughter was the subject of extensive media coverage. Priscilla was just 22 years old when she gave birth to Lisa Marie, and the young mother experienced problems as she navigated parenthood and her job as the wife of a famed singer. Priscilla was married to Elvis Presley at the time of Lisa Marie's birth. In spite of the challenges they faced, Priscilla and Elvis Presley were dedicated to raising their daughter and made significant efforts to provide her with a secure and loving environment. Lisa Marie Presley was nurtured and cared for throughout her childhood by her immediate family, as well as the Presley clan to which she belonged. As Lisa Marie grew up, she became a skilled singer and performer in her own right, following in the musical footsteps of her father, who was also a musician. In addition to blazing her own trail in the world of show business, Lisa Marie has continued to honor her late father by carrying on the legacy he established. A turning point in the lives of Priscilla and Elvis Presley was the birth of their daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, and the love and dedication that both of them have always had for their daughter is an ongoing legacy of their relationship. On January 12, 2023, Lisa Marie was taken to the hospital in the Los Angeles region after experiencing cardiac arrest. Sadly, she was pronounced dead. Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley's marriage ended in divorce in 1973 after 6 years of marriage. The breakup of their marriage was highly publicized, as both Elvis and Priscilla were well-known public figures. There were several factors that contributed to the breakdown of their relationship. Elvis was known for his busy and demanding career, which often took him away from home for extended periods of time. Priscilla felt isolated and lonely, which put a strain on their relationship. Additionally, there were rumors of infidelity on both sides, which further compounded the issues in their marriage. Despite the challenges they faced, Priscilla and Elvis remained committed to co-parenting their daughter, Lisa Marie. After the divorce, Priscilla remained in the public eye and went on to have a successful career as a businesswoman and actress. The breakup of Elvis and Priscilla's marriage was a significant moment in the entertainment industry, and their relationship continued to be the subject of speculation and interest many years later. Despite the challenges they faced, their love and devotion to each other, as well as their daughter, remained an enduring part of their legacy. A few years after her relationship with Elvis Presley ended, Priscilla met Robert Kardashian, a lawyer. Robert had recently broken up with Kris Jenner, who was his girlfriend at the time. According to the American drama, The Kardashians, which was written by Jerry Oppenheimer, Robert broke up with Kris and had her work as a flight attendant so that he could pursue his relationship with Priscilla. Robert Kardashian was in an ecstatic state at the time when Kris Jenner was mastering the technique of navigating a drinks cart up and down an arrow aisle high above the skies. After putting Kris out of his mind for the most part and falling hard for another woman, and not just any woman, but rather a gorgeous divorcee with a daughter, and on internationally known pedigree decrees, deep regret, and extreme jealousy, the man of her current dreams was suddenly head over heels in love with the former wife of the king, according to what Oppenheimer wrote. It appears that Robert and Priscilla got to know one another through his older brother Thomas, who was also interested in dating Priscilla, but ultimately decided to date Robert instead. Thomas Kardashian was seeing Joan Esposito back while she was still married to Elvis Presley's road manager. Robert was thrilled to show off his trophy in front of his friends, in contrast to the Kardashian guy, who was less than enthusiastic about being a public figure in the years leading up to the famous OJ trial. Robert admired Elvis so much that he even dated his ex-wife, which brought him a lot of joy. The intention of Kardashian all along was to wed Priscilla and start a family with her. Thomas revealed to the author that Priscilla was successful in bringing about a significant amount of change in Robert, ranging from his sense of fashion to the way he drove his automobile, and that she was able to accomplish this feat with relative ease due to the fact that she was so pretty. At the same time, the Kardashian attempted to mold Priscilla into his image of an Armenian housewife who was submissive to her husband. One of Robert's friends remembers in the book how the woman finally agreed to prepare supper for him after his persistent pleading. She went to a lot of trouble to prepare a variety of meals, but he refused to eat any of it. After that incident, he never once again requested that she prepare meals for him. Priscilla had feelings of being wounded and disrespected. It's been said that Chris felt frightened, and that she was also quite envious of Priscilla since she was so eager to marry Kardashian. In an effort to regain Robert's affections, the current matriarch of the Kardashian family would make as many trips as she could back to Los Angeles. She was lucky since Robert and Priscilla barely dated for a year before breaking up. Their connection was strained because he attempted to exert even more control over her. It would appear that Robert vented his frustrations to a friend about the fact that Priscilla would receive rambling phone calls from Elvis while she was making out with Robert, and that she would place the receiver on the pillow that was in the middle of them so that he could listen in. They called marriage quits when Priscilla made it quite plain that she will not remarry till Elvis Presley is no longer alive. In the end, Robert was able to mend his relationship with Chris, and he popped the question to her 2 years later. They wed in 1968 and went on to have 4 children together: Courtney, Kim, Chloe, and Rob. Are you taken aback by the ups and downs in the relationship between these two unlikely partners? Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you found this video interesting and want to stay updated on similar topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification icon. We'll be sure to keep you in the loop on all the latest news and stories.